Hey, it's Stephanie Staples from Your Life Unlimited with a tip for emotional wellness in turbulent times. But today I'm talking about eating. Now, I don't know if I'm the best person to talk about that because honestly, I have had a lifelong struggle with eating. Both of my parents were overweight and it's just been a constant struggle for me to try and maintain a healthy weight. But not too long ago, I ran into a gentleman, a chef actually, who was a Nutritarian. Now, I'd never heard of Nutritarian. I've heard of vegetarian and pescatarian and all sorts of Arians, but I've never heard of a Nutritarian, but I really liked what he said. And basically, he cooks nutrient-dense foods. So it's less about the caloric intake and more about that there's high nutrients with every mouthful that you put in your body. And I kind of wrapped my head around that. I thought about that. And you might think like, well, what does this have to do with emotional wellness? Well, a lot. Like, how do you feel after you eat the bag of Oreos? How do you feel after you have all those candies? And how do you feel after the bag of chips is like suddenly at the bottom? If you're like me, you don't feel very good. I don't feel good in my stomach and I don't feel good in my head. I feel disappointed in myself. I feel sad. I feel angry. I feel depressed that I did that. But when I eat well, I feel good about myself. So how about the 80-20 rule? And here's a quick recipe. This is one of my new favorite little treats. So it's a type of fudgicle, and all you need is 2 bananas, a cup of cashews, 3 tablespoons of cocoa, and a little squirt of vanilla. And you just whirl it all up in a blender, put a wax paper, and freeze it flat. And then I cut it into bars, and I eat it like a fudgicle, and it tastes awesome. And it's so nutrient dense and it feels like a treat, but it's good for my body. It's all full of good things. So it maybe does take a little bit more planning, but think about maybe, using one day out of your week to plan some healthy meals. You will feel better, not just in your body, but in your mind. Eating well, filling your body with nutrient dense foods. Honest to goodness, it is one more way to stay emotionally well and physically well in turbulent times. And we need you to